Hello, everyone. Again, welcome to another episode of Value Series from Perspective Training Institute. Today, I'm going to be very straight in my discussion. Okay, probably some of the things which we're going to discuss today you might not even like. Okay, because those are the very deep rooted beliefs that we have that we still carry. And today, we're going to discuss about some of those. The topic of today's discussion is what's your money attitude. Okay, probably you might be hearing something like this in your life, or even today you might be hearing something like this, that money is bad, money is root of all evils, too much money means too many problems. you know Money doesn't grow on tree, and one need to work really ass off to make money. Rich people are cheaters, they are corrupt, they are untrustworthy, they are looters. If someone is making huge money, that means he's definitely doing something wrong. Do you hear some of these statements around you? Do you still echo them? you know if the answer is yes, if you believe into these statements and if you echo them, then I would say you will never make financially in your life. Why I'm saying so? Because with the mindset that money is bad, imagine money is one of your friend, and you have an association with that friend that he is bad, he is cheater, he is corrupt, he is untrustworthy, he has too many problems. Whenever you meet him you got into problems. Would you ever invite that person to your house? Absolutely not, right? So if you have an attitude towards money like that, do you think that money will come to your home, your house? Right? So with this mindset of the money is bad, when you start working and you start growing in life, the more money you make in your life, the more this bad association you get into, and you start thinking, I now have more money, that I'm also now become bad. Probably you might not relate to the example today, but that's how some of the people think when they start making big money in their life. Let me give you one example which you can relate to. Let's say, for example, whatever you are making today, if your boss gives you 5 times of your salary, current salary, to do the same work that you are doing, would you happily accept it? Probably you would say yes with a good laugh, but trust me, you will start doubting yourself. You would say, am I really worth to get this kind of money? Many of my friends, who makes around 50, 60 lakhs a year, I have heard them saying that do we really worth this kind of money? So with that phobia, when you start making money, you will find yourself more guilty when you have more money. You would start questioning your self-worth. You probably might think that you are doing something wrong. That's the reason you got this kind of money. And eventually, if you have this mindset, eventually you will lose it, because the way you treat money is the same way money treats you. So if you are saying money is bad, it will not come to you. Money will also say that you are also bad, let's not go to that pocket. It will find its way to some other pocket where it's happily welcome. So guys, I would say, change your behavior, change your attitude towards money, and the results will follow. Let's try to understand the significance of money in our lives, what money really does to us. I would say money actually brings a limitless possibilities to our life. With a money, we can buy our dream house, go to our dream destinations for a holiday. You can buy your dream car, you can give the best education to your child. You can have the good gadgets that are there in the market which are highly priced, but you can own them. It's a good feeling when you own some of those brands. Money brings this much of possibilities to our life. Then isn't it oxymoronic that we think that it's bad and we don't try to establish a good relationship with it? Don't you think there is something wrong with the association that we establish with money? I would say the problem is, and this problem is typically with the middle class people, The problem is when we can't achieve something, we start blaming it either on the process or on the output. And typically that is what has happened with the middle class people or the lower income group people, because they can't, when they can't achieve it, they start blaming it on something else. And typically this is what we have done throughout our lives. I can give you a couple of examples just to relate. you know Whenever someone can't get a good grades in their subject, often we hear that either the subject is too tough or the teacher was not good. Typically you hear these remarks. If someone can't get through the exam, we always say that the exam was very tough and only the few lucky ones get through the exam. If you can't get a job, you always say it already got filled with the referrals, or someone already paid to get in. If you don't get a promotion, you always say that only the chaplus kind of people gets a promotion and hardworking people are always ignored. If you don't get a customer for your business, then probably you say that you don't probably have a good network or nobody knows you. So ultimately, whenever something doesn't happen as per our will, we always try to blame it on others. We don't take the blame on ourselves. So the middle class people and the lower income people, when they were not able to achieve their financial goals in life, they actually started blaming on money. And that's the reason you see a lot of the misbeliefs around money that we have and that we still hear today. This is the only problem with the middle class people or the lower income group people. Rich doesn't have this kind of problems. For them the money game is very simple and making money is very easy for them. It's only hard for the lower income class people or the middle class people. you know the same message is also been given to us through our most influential medium. I can give you an example. you know how many movies in which you have seen the villain of the movie or a crook person in a movie is actually a rich person, and the hero of the movie always struggle? Have you seen this kind of movies? Or a person who was good, but once he gets a lump sum of money, he become crook? Have you seen this kind of things in a movie? Probably quite often, right? How many movies you have seen wherein a person with a good heart, with a good intent, gets a lot of money and he goes on helping so many people around him? Probably not. We have not seen such examples around us, not even on the big screen, right? So, the message of a poverty and the message of money is bad is always been engraved in our head through a strongest influential medium that we have around. Now, the question is, these deep rooted beliefs that we have, do you want to change those beliefs and change your life, or you want to continue having these beliefs and share the same belief to your next generation? Let me tell you what money really does to you. In my opinion, what money does is money gives you power. you know that power enhances your behavior and brings real you out. So if you are a crook person, you become more crook with more money. If you are a person who is egoistic and you get a lot of money, probably you become intolerable with a lot of money. But if you are a good kind hearted person with a lot of money, you become an additional level of goodness, because with that money you can help a lot of people around you. So money actually brings real you out. Technically money is neutral. Money is just a commodity. Money is just a transactional medium we use to transact in the outer world, right? Money doesn't have its own identity. In itself, money is not bad, right? Because money doesn't have its own identity. It's like a hammer. With hammer you can make things or you can break things. Hammer doesn't have its own identity. The act what hammer is gonna do is being decided by a hand who is holding it. you know and you are that hand which use money. So money in itself is not bad. It's what identity you give it to money through your action that matters. Okay, so the only request I have is change your beliefs and be the best hand to handle money. Let me tell you one of the biggest secret. Like everything is energy that we have around us, everything is energy, money is also energy. Okay, and you are the container who holds that energy. So sometimes you might have experienced this, you might have felt this, that whenever you get an extra money, that extra money find its way to slip it out of your account. That typically happens because as a container, as a money container, you're already hitting your upper cap. So anything that gets additionally poured in or additionally put into, it's find its way to spill out, to slip out. Yeah, because you're hitting your upper cap. So to hold money, because holding money is also essential fundamentals of money game. So to hold money, you need to increase size of your container. And to increase the size of your container, you need a constant guidance. You need a constant support from someone who have already achieved some mark. Perspective Training Institute, through our collaborative approach, through our community approach, can help you to have the right mindset to help you to increase size your container so that you can hold more money. So we give an option to grow money, we also give an environment to hold money, so that the more money comes into your account and you have ability to hold it. Because the moment you get into the right mindset, the moment you have the right systems in place, right environment, right associations to you, and when you appreciate money, it also appreciates in your bank account. So guys, I welcome you to our masterclass. The registration link for a masterclass, you can find it in the description box. Do join our masterclass to know more about us and to be a part of our tribe. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.